Hey everyone, it's me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles realtor. Today we're going to discuss the housing market report for the last 30 days here in Los Angeles. I know you're wondering what's going on. Interest rates have continued to tick up. You hear about price reductions coming in the national news and you're wondering, is that happening here? Are prices really dropping? What is going on? Well, stay tuned. I've got all the data for you. Hey everyone, it's me, Corrie Sommers, your local Los Angeles realtor. Today we're going to be discussing the housing market here in Los Angeles. The thing is, the national news puts so much out there, it can easily get confusing. I hear stories all the time about, oh, prices are coming down and this, that, and the other, but you always have to take things a little bit in context. And for example, I want to reference a recent news article on Yahoo. They recently released an article talking about the federal government's plan on interest rates. And it's disappointing to hear that the Fed continues to raise interest rates, and they are continuing to, their plan is to continue to increase those interest rates. And now this might impact the housing markets in some parts of the country. However, when it is impacting those housing markets, what we're seeing overall is maybe a $4,000 less of a sale price than what the sale price was in 2022. That is not true for here in Los Angeles, nor is it true for a lot of big cities. Some of you might know I sell here in California, but I also sell in Massachusetts. I have a team there that supports me. And I can't tell you, my most recent client in Massachusetts, we were up against so much competition on 3 different properties before we landed on the home that she's closing on this next week. And our offers were competing against anywhere from 10 to 25 offers, driving the price up as much as $100,000 for a condo. Here we see price increases, usually the 100 to 200,000 more on homes, not in the condos anymore. And we're not seeing the 300 to 600 price increases on homes because of competition. That was happening when interest rates were low. So the higher interest rate has slowed that type of competition considerably. But what you guys really want to know is the facts, and that's what this video is about. I'm covering the 5 points that I've been covering for almost about a year now to really help you when you're looking at selling your home or you're looking at buying, so that you can be armed with an understanding of where the market is and really working with an agent to achieve your goals. So let's kind of dive into that. Ooh, wait, there is something else I wanted to go over. As you also, if you've been following my videos or my YouTube channel, then you know I've covered Measure ULA a couple of times. And with that being said, initially, as we got close to the implementation of Measure ULA, the homes in the 5 million plus price point really slowed to a halt. Now, Measure ULA applies to the city of Los Angeles, which is a lot of the parts of Los Angeles. It does not apply to Beverly Hills. So if you own a home in Beverly Hills and you're thinking about selling, you guys are lucky, you're not subject to Measure ULA. Measure ULA is being fought by a group of attorneys. That is still in the works. But what's interesting is in the month of May, there were 20 homes over $5 million that sold. Well, in the month of June, that jumped up to 62 homes. So people are getting, less afraid, if you will, or still need to sell and less worried about it. And again, there is still a fight. So when there's an update on that, I'll be doing another video to help you guys out. So let's dive into some numbers. In the last 30 days, the total month of June, there was a total of 39,653 homes on the market. Now, the month prior, the month of May, there were 38,063 homes on the market. So we did have an uptick in inventory of over 1,000 homes. Considering buyer demand, that's still not a lot. We still have a lack of inventory, but that is moving in a different direction than it has been the last couple months. So that's very important to note. The total number of homes for sale in the 6 different areas that I notate each month to give you guys a great synopsis and overview of the LA Basin versus the San Fernando Valley. Toluca Lake had 20 homes for sale. Studio City had 102. Sherman Oaks had 139. Encino had 169. Santa Monica, 102 homes were on the market. Brentwood was 97, followed by Beverly Hills at 92. Now, one of the important things that we're keeping track of is how many days does it take for a property to go into escrow. So that being said, Toluca Lake, 27. So that's kind of actually shortened. Toluca Lake has been over 30 days for quite a while, so now it's at 27. Studio City was 25, so again, under 30 days. Sherman Oaks, 24, under a month. Encino, 34, that shifted up a little bit, followed by Santa Monica at 20, Brentwood at 37, and Beverly Hills at 50, which if you've watched any of my past videos, Beverly Hills homes always take longer to sell. Of course, they're also a higher price point in general. If you are a homeowner and you're wondering if now is the time to sell your home, don't be afraid to schedule a consultation with me today. Let me share what we go over during that consultation. We take a walk through your home and you share with me the updates you've made. We talk about any deferred maintenance. I give you a fresh perspective of what the eyes of a buyer will see when looking at your home and the things that will make your home competitive to other homes on the market. We'll talk about what your potential list price is, what the value is you have in your home, and I'll really guide you through if now is the right time or if we should start to strategize about a certain specific time in the future. Because at the end of the day, this is your property, this is your investment, you have gained equity, and you have goals for yourself and your family. Simply click on the calendar link below. We'll get on the phone for a quick call, and then we'll set up that consultation. The next set of numbers speaks to demand. So how many properties are under contract in these different areas? In Toluca Lake, there's 9 homes under contract that are in escrow. In Studio City, 35 homes. In Sherman Oaks, 47. Encino, 40. As we move over the hill over to Santa Monica, that drops to 23. Brentwood was 18, and Beverly Hills was 17. So that just, again, speaks to demand, but considering the inventory, I will say this, one of the things I'm seeing is unless a home is in move-in condition, meaning there's been enough updates and there's either no work to be done on the home or very, very little work that's more about taste than function or need, those homes are selling quickly and still with multiple offers. Now, let's go over the total inventory, where we're at today versus a year ago. So in Los Angeles County, in June of 2022, there was 34,554 homes on the market, compared to June of this year, which was 38,063 homes. So there was an uptick of almost 4,000 homes, not quite 4,000 homes, but almost 4,000 homes. In Toluca Lake in 2022, there was 28 homes, and again this year, 20 homes. So that's down by a little over 28%. In Studio City, last year there was 115, this year 102. So again, that's down about 28, almost 29%. Sherman Oaks last year was 183 versus this year at 139. So that's down a little bit more considerably, about 24%. Encino was 171 versus this year at 169. That was only down like a little over 1%, almost not worth mentioning. Santa Monica last year was 81. This year was 102. So that actually went up. And then in Brentwood last year was 83. This year, 97. Again, that went up. Beverly Hills, 115. This year, 92. So that went down about 20%. So this really speaks to the reason that I do these videos in general. Los Angeles marches to its own beat. It's not falling right in line with everything you hear on the national news or the news articles that you read. So when you read a news article that says the cost of housing has dipped down 10%, don't believe that. Talk to a professional who has the data and the access. Our MLS tracks everything sold, every price reduction, the length of time things have taken to sell, and it's really detailed, and we have that information at our fingertips and really to share. One of the things that does show a shifting market or changes in the market is the number of price reductions. So I do want to cover that for you as well. In Toluca Lake, in the month of June, there was only 3 price reductions. In Studio City, 10. I'm sorry, Studio City was 9. Sherman Oaks was 10, followed by Encino at 10 as well. Over to Santa Monica with 8 price reductions. Brentwood had only 5, and Beverly Hills had 11. So when you really look at that, we're still having very, very low price reductions. We are not entering into doom and gloom. We are definitely not going to see the type of market we experienced in the the mortgage meltdown or the bubble. We're not in that type of market at all. Everyone that is, releasing information and putting out articles are all agreeing that we're not going to see that. Whereas it was interesting because promise you, back in 2019, I knew an agent who was swearing it was the worst time to buy. Don't buy in 2018. Don't buy in 2019. The market's going to crash. And here we are in 2023 and the market has not crashed. And we don't see signs of that either. So I share all of this information to help you feel confident about your choices. If you're looking to buy a home, don't sit on the sidelines because of interest rates. And I say that because, believe me, there's a lot of people sitting on the sidelines. So the second those interest rates drop, the market will be flooded with more buyers. And given we don't have a lot of inventory, that means you're going to have a lot more competition, and we're going to go back to seeing the $300,000, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 over asking price that we experienced over a year ago. You don't want to be in that position. The best thing to do is buy now with the slightly higher interest rate, and when those interest rates tick down, refinance. You're in the home that you wanted at a lower price. Now you're paying less. You can double up on that mortgage or just increase your savings and reduce your overall expenses. It's a much better choice. So again, in the month of June, we saw an uptick in inventory, not a lot, 1,000 units of homes. We have seen interest rates increase a little bit. We're still seeing multiple offers on move-in ready homes and homes moving quickly for the most part. We're not seeing this big slowing. The amount of inventory that we have on the market would only last us 2 months to completely sell out. So we are definitely still in a seller's market. If you want to talk about your needs, whether it's buying a home or selling a home, there's a link below to get on my schedule. We can have a quick consultation just to go over your needs, a plan of action, and what those next steps are. I am here to help you guys, and I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please take a moment to click the subscribe button and the bell below for updates. I'll be back with more videos.